Strawberries in winter. No greenhouse. Yeah, you heard that right. While your neighbors are buying those sad, flavorless supermarket strawberries shipped from who knows where, you could be plucking fresh, juicy berries from your own living room. But sure, keep telling yourself plants are too hard. Look, I get it. You've been told that growing strawberries requires a backyard, perfect soil, and basically a degree in agriculture. The gardening industry loves making you feel inadequate, so you'll buy more stuff. Oh, you need this special fertilizer and this pH tester, and don't even think about growing strawberries unless it's June. Meanwhile, there's a secret they don't want you to know, and I'm about to spill it. But first, if you're tired of plant gatekeepers and want the real secrets to turning your space into an actual indoor paradise, hit that subscribe button for Plant Care Secret. We're exposing what the gardening industrial complex doesn't want you to figure out. Because honestly, they profit from your failures. Let me tell you about my first winter as an apartment dweller. I just moved from a house with a decent backyard into a tiny studio that got sunlight for approximately 47 minutes a day. I was desperate for something green, something alive, something that didn't remind me I was living in a concrete box. So naturally, I bought a cactus. Because that's what sad plant people do, right? We convince ourselves that a cactus counts as bringing nature indoors. Spoiler alert. I killed it. Yes, I killed a cactus. I overwatered it because I felt bad for it, which is the most pathetic way to commit plant murder. That's when I stumbled onto something that changed everything. I was doom scrolling through gardening forums at 2 a.m., as one does when questioning all life choices, and I found this thread. Someone was growing strawberries in January in Minnesota, inside their apartment. I thought it was fake, Photoshop, lies from Big Strawberry trying to sell me something. But the photos were too real. The condensation on the berries, the imperfect shapes, the little water droplets catching the light. This person had created a miniature strawberry paradise in what looked like the corner of their kitchen, and they were harvesting actual fruit while snow was literally falling outside their window. I was hooked. Not just interested, obsessed. If they could do it in Minnesota in January, what was stopping me? Here's what nobody tells you about strawberries. They don't care what month it is. They care about conditions. Give them what they need and they'll produce fruit whether it's January or July. Mother Nature doesn't have a monopoly on strawberries just because she invented seasons. This Sunday, and I'm serious about Sunday because there's something psychologically powerful about starting a growing project at the beginning of the week. You're going to plant exactly 2 seeds, not 20, not a whole packet, 2. Why 2? Because you're going to overthink this. And when you overthink, you overwater, overfertilize, and overstress. 2 seeds means you're invested but not crazy. 2 seeds means you can actually pay attention and learn. 2 seeds means when one inevitably becomes your favorite child, you'll have backup. Imagine this. It's February. Freezing rain is pelting your windows. Your friend comes over for coffee and they're complaining about winter, seasonal depression, the fact that everything is dead and gray and miserable. And then they see it. Your strawberry plant, absolutely thriving, with actual red berries hanging from it like little jewels. The glossy green leaves practically glowing with health. Maybe there's even a white flower or two, promising more fruit to come. Their jaw drops. How is that possible? They'll ask. Where did you buy those? Are they real? And you'll just smile. Because you grew those. In winter. While everything outside looked like a post-apocalyptic wasteland, you created life. Delicious, beautiful, impossibly red life. That's not just gardening. That's power. That's taking control of your environment and refusing to let circumstances dictate your reality. Now, the actual method, and I'm going to give this to you straight. No fluff. You need alpine or ever-bearing strawberry seeds, not June-bearing. Those are seasonal divas. Ever-bearing varieties don't care about your calendar. They'll fruit whenever conditions are right, which is exactly the rebellious attitude we're looking for in a plant. Start them in small pots, 4 to 6 inches. Strawberries like to be cozy, not swimming in excess soil. Use a good quality seed starting mix, not garden soil. Garden soil indoors turns into a brick. Seed starting mix stays fluffy and light, which strawberry roots absolutely love. Here's the critical part that everyone messes up. Strawberry seeds need cold stratification. They need to think winter happened so they'll agree to germinate. Stick your seeds in a damp paper towel, seal them in a plastic bag, and put them in your refrigerator for 2 to 4 weeks. Yes, your strawberry seeds are going to hang out next to your leftover takeout. Nature is weird. After their little vacation in the fridge, plant them on the surface of your soil. Don't bury them. They need light to germinate. Just press them gently into the surface and mist them with water. Light is where people panic. I don't have enough sun. Cool, neither do I. Get a grow light. A simple LED grow light costs less than 2 lattes and will change your entire indoor growing game. Place your pots under the grow light for 12–16 hours a day. Strawberries aren't shade plants, but they're also not trying to survive the Sahara. They want bright, consistent light, which a grow light provides better than most windows anyway. And here's where it gets beautiful. As your plants grow, they'll start sending out runners. These long stems with baby plants on the end. In a traditional garden, these would spread across the ground. But indoors, they hang down like little green chandeliers. It's stunning. It's living art that also produces food. You can let them cascade from a shelf, hang from a planter, or train them up a small trellis. Suddenly, your sad corner isn't sad anymore. It's a vertical strawberry garden that looks like it belongs in some expensive botanical spa. This is where it stops being about strawberries and starts being about reclaiming your space. Your home should make you feel alive, not like you're serving a sentence until spring arrives. When you walk into a room and see thriving plants producing actual fruit, your brain releases dopamine. It's not woo-woo, it's neuroscience. You created something. You're providing for yourself in the most primal way possible. Even in our modern world of grocery stores and delivery apps, there's something deeply satisfying about eating food you grew. And winter? Winter becomes less oppressive. Instead of counting down the days until spring, you're checking your strawberry plants every morning, watching for new flowers, celebrating each new berry that starts to develop. Your living space transforms from a place you simply exist into a place that energizes you. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too good to be true. Or, I'll probably kill them like I killed that succulent. First of all, stop comparing yourself to your past plant failures. Every expert gardener has a trail of dead plants behind them. The difference is they kept going. Second, strawberries are actually more forgiving than people think. They'll tell you when they need water. The leaves get a little droopy. They'll show you if they need more light. They get leggy and pale. They communicate. You just have to pay attention. And if one dies, that's why you planted too. This isn't a test you can fail. It's a learning process. Each plant teaches you something. Here's what happened after I started growing strawberries indoors. I got confident. I added herbs, then cherry tomatoes, then peppers. My apartment went from sterile to alive, and my mental health improved dramatically. People started asking to visit not just to hang out, but to see my plants. My space became known for being beautiful and peaceful. Friends would come over stressed and leave calm. There's something about being surrounded by thriving life that changes the energy of a space. And the strawberries, they became my gateway drug to full-scale indoor gardening. Every time I'd harvest a berry, I'd take a photo. Not for social media, just for me. Evidence that I could create something beautiful and sustaining even when the outside world was frozen and dark. So this Sunday, you're going to start. Not Monday, not someday, not when you have more time or money or space. Sunday. You're going to plant 2 strawberry seeds. You're going to put them through cold stratification. You're going to set up a simple growing station. And you're going to document the process, even if it's just photos on your phone. Because 3 months from now, when you're eating a fresh strawberry in the middle of winter, you're going to want to remember the moment you decided to stop accepting what everyone told you was possible. This journey is better when you're not alone. Subscribe to Plant Care's Secret and join a community of people who refuse to let winter, or any season, dictate their growing possibilities. Drop a comment about what you're most excited or nervous about. Tell me your past plant failures. Share your space limitations. This isn't a judgment zone, it's a figure-it-out-together zone. I'll be posting updates, troubleshooting common problems, and showing you how to expand beyond strawberries once you've tasted success. Because once you realize you can grow fruit indoors in winter, you'll start questioning every other limitation you've accepted. Your living room could have fresh strawberries in January. Let that sink in. Not dried, not frozen, not shipped from thousands of miles away. Fresh, red, juice dripping down your chin strawberries grown by you, in your space, regardless of what's happening outside. That's not just impressive, that's transformative. So plant 2 seeds this Sunday. Start small, but start. Because the best time to plant strawberries was last autumn. The second best time? This Sunday. Let's grow something impossible together. Subscribe to Plant Care's Secret, and I'll see you in the next video where we're diving deep into troubleshooting the most common strawberry growing mistakes. Now stop watching and go get those seeds. Your winter strawberry paradise is waiting.